Welcome guys back to the Outer Worlds 2. Last time we explored that. It's Auntie Cleo's main ship. And we got a couple other missions and new things to do. But I want to go and try and look at this one first. Listening for a clue. We've got to take our Royal Protectorate friend and head back to the Vox relay. So let's do a bit of how do they say in Star Trek? Engage, you know, all call and all that. Let's see. We're going back to Eden. Okay, now. And I actually played with Val for the first time last time. This robot lady over there. Okay,
let us make our way to Paradise Island at once.
Yes, we're on our way. Let's go. Okay, so now I want to pick obviously Tristan and take that off it. Tristan has to be with. I don't want to take Val because she heals you with weird things. Yeah, Val gives you she's got this healing ability things. I think when you actually get poisoned and all that, and while you're actually in battle, so that does help a bit. Now, where do I need to be? That way. Okay, let's see. I am there, and I need to be down there. Vox relay. And the problem is, last time I was here, I caused a little bit of trouble. Now, I wonder, is anyone still left here, or where's the guards? Where's everybody? Hello? Now I'm trespassing, that's why I'm worried about going in here. There's usually guards and things around here. Let's quickly check the... what's the journal say, yeah? Okay, your ship received a mysterious message from Virgil. Okay, that's Tristan's friend basically. But that's all it says. Okay, maybe me trespassing will help if Tristan's with me. I wonder why Virgil wanted to meet here.
Stop right there, Arbiter Rao. Though I am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The Consul seeks answers related to your recent activities. I approach you openly in the hopes that you will comply with his request and come with me peaceably.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague, but I do not answer to sentinels or the Consul.
Okay. Let's see, what questions will the Consul have? We're here to meet someone, step aside or get hurt. The Consul's goons know what we're doing. What? We may be here for trouble. Okay. You seeing Virgil really worth a fight, Tristan? What questions?
Questions of intent. Now, what shall it be, Arbiter Rao? I sent the message that drew you here. Virgil shall not arrive to aid your decision-making.
Virgil's not coming, you say? Curious.
Yes,
and here I was thinking I was already present.
Virgil! Touting your flair for the dramatic, even now I see. But I fear our reunion must wait until we've dealt with this pawn of the Consul.
I had not expected a third party, but it is so much the better. I'm afraid you must come with me as well, Arbiter Montag.
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal.
Okay, I'm confused here. What's going on? Can someone slow down and explain what's going on?
I'm somewhat embarrassed to acknowledge that, in my haste to see Virgil, I seem to have led us into a trap. Though ironically, it appears Virgil has been caught as well.
This fool impersonated my credentials, triggering a system alert that led me here. A lowly deception, even for one of the consul's own.
It was a necessary deception,
both
and
deceived.
one not undertaken lightly. Its aim was to draw your colleague here without bloodshed, for I know he would not have arrived at my request.
Okay, I think you'll find a way to justify your actions no matter what they were. Okay, you mean there hasn't been a bloodshed yet?
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least had the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender, and perhaps you may yet live.
You may not believe me, but I have much admiration for the work you and Arbiter Montag have done for the Protectorate. I've no wish to fight. Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you.
For what reason? You haven't given a reason. What actions does Tristan have to explain? I thought Arbiters acted with impunity.
Both Arbiter Rao and Arbiter Montag were explicitly requested to return to Praetor by the Consul, alongside all other Arbiters some months ago. Refusal without reason is treasonous.
And I'm sure that if we went, we would have been returned whole, neither interrogated nor mentally refreshed. As if your master's nefarious agenda would allow that.
I've no inkling of what you speak. My only master is the Protectorate. My only agenda, the return of peace throughout Arcadia.
Okay, why didn't you two go when the council summoned you?
For the same reason that a sprat would not answer a Canid's invitation to dinner.
Not quite how I would put it. We simply do not answer to the Consul. I viewed answering his summons as contradictory with my present duties, and chose to ignore them.
If you had nothing to hide, you would have answered his summons. Now, I'm here to make certain you can avoid them no longer.
Okay, this is a bit confusing. Okay, so whisper to Tristan, if you want this to end peacefully, follow my lead. Okay. I'm surprised neither Arbiter here has already judged you for trying to push them around.
This conversation is a farce, but Tristan and I are equals. I wish not to act without his agreement.
For my part, I may suspect the Consul's agents, but I do appreciate that the circumstances of their role is unique. If a fellow Protectorate citizen engages me in combat, I am within my rights to defend myself. But this Sentinel has come to me openly, under the norms of Protectorate law. From his perspective, I could almost see his point.
Yeah, this is still confusing. I don't know, so what is the problem now? It's good to be understanding, but we have to do something, yeah? Why don't you just give yourself up to them, okay? Okay, but then Virgil doesn't need help with anything, okay? This is not the time for philosophy. If we don't kill him, he'll kill us. Let's kill him now. It's good to be understanding, but we have to do something here.
Quite right. What do you have in mind?
Okay, let's see if we can do this peacefully.
Very well. But be warned, I'm not exactly trained in the art of improvisation. We'll need a very good reason for my not answering the Consul's summons.
Okay, actually I just received a new Arbiter. Tristan's my mentor. Okay, let's try this one.
Commander, one can't just be recruited as an Arbiter. You're designated from birth as one, and raised accordingly.
Ah, I see. That was an attempted scheme of some sort. I'm afraid I cannot allow your attempted subterfuge. We must do battle.
Okay,
So much for your plan. Violence it is.
Great.
Sentinel, I accuse you of impersonating a senior arbiter and threatening to unlawfully incarcerate another. I find you guilty on all counts. Prepare for absolution!
I had dearly hoped your refusal to meet the consul was not rooted in traitorism. But it seems I was wrong. If you expect I should roll over and die, you'll be sorely mistaken.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Here's this guy. Kind of weird.
Teammate help.
Jesus, guy doesn't take any damage. That's not what I want to do.
Dispensing life-preserving care.
Okay, looks like they're all keeping me alive.
That's that. Let us search the body. Perhaps we might find more information on why he was sent here.
Okay, post nav key. Orders. Okay, your orders are as follows. Encounter Arbiter reveiw. By any means, integrate our reveiw. Central control. Once satisfactory, return him to Praetor. Questioning council. Travel to Oculus. Identify location. Note room initially erected in area by order to demolish was cancelled. Identification of the individual who cancelled this order shall happen after further information gathering. Search for information related to the death of Supreme Arbiter. Okay, but now...
Resolving this situation directly was the proper move. I shudder to imagine what that sentinel may have wrought unchecked. Did you find anything upon his body?
We did. It seems he was looking into the Supreme Arbiter's death. He sought to follow a lead on one Oculus collating post after confronting us here.
What? That can't be. Why would the consul look into his own crime? He must be seeking a patsy. Or this is a convoluted attempt to lure us into a trap.
The consul expected us to kill his agent, loot the body, and thus prepared a trap for us elsewhere? Convoluted is certainly the operative word. We must investigate.
You really think this won't be a well-spread chase? Okay, let's get going.
Let us do just that. I regret we've not had more time to talk, Virgil. It has been ages.
Worry not. I'm certain we'll have plenty of time to converse when you've finished your investigation. I have several leads of my own to pursue, as a matter of fact. Until our paths cross again, my friend.
So why didn't you just come with? Okay. So where am I heading? Investigate Oculus post. Yeah, I think this place we need to go. Oh, here's the sign that Auntie, what's his name, people said they want to put on a ship. We have to go to a separate planet.
Rao. Auntie is bringing the free market to Arcadia. The free market is what allows anyone to choose their path in life. The free market is good.
Free market? Ah, preposterous. If it were free, anyone could take what they wished at any time.
It ain't free
Okay.
like that. It's free in the sense that it's been
Hello?
liberated from outside control. Like the Earth Directorate. Or your sovereign. Folk can buy what
Okay,
they
enough of
want.
this.
Those
We've got things to do.
fools. Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate arbiter. I had no choice but to judge them as traitors to the Protectorate. Why would they simply open fire? Why wouldn't they attempt to conversate?
Maybe they thought you were the traitor.
Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Okay, well, let's head to that outpost and see what's going on. Oculus outpost, here we go. Where was I? I want to know why is it that I'm still on a ship that's got sparks flying everywhere and things broken and what? Doesn't anybody fix this stuff? Let's get going. Okay, we got Tristan and Val. I'm sticking with him.
I recall this place. These stations have been automated since my day, though this one has certainly accrued dust. Odd that it would be in a state of lockdown. I have a general override that should allow us entry, but anything specific to local systems, including security systems, may be beyond me. Tin places? These security measures should not be operational. And the station seems to be on reserve power. We'd best tread carefully.
Yeah, I'm just getting a bad feeling about this too. Okay, let's just child something here. Okay. Now how do I get rid of this? Any other way up here or something? There's something up there. Okay, something weird. Okay, it looks like we can get through your lockpick. We can go around. So who activated this place? Now those things will slice you to pieces. It literally melts you. Well, somebody left here in a hurry. Okay, let's see what this thing says. Okay, override, entry security, central processing. Defense disabled. Latest announcements. At the inception of our new line of listening posts, I have heard some muttering that things at this outpost no longer requires the presence of its dutiful tenders. That doesn't make any sense. So they were told that nobody has to be here anymore or something. Do not allow these rumors to bring about illness. Okay, be sure to replicate the data you are tasked with. Docking logs. Docking logs purged. Somebody has been scratching around here. Okay, so that's switched off at least.
Well, no one is here, lying in ambush. Perhaps some stray systemic error activated the entryway defenses. We'd best first report to security ops, lift this lockdown. From there, we can set about reactivating the station's primary power, which will allow us to explore unhindered.
If you say so. little bit of light. Still feel like there's a trap or something happening around here. Okay, we have to go that way. I mean, this light is terrible. It's bouncing off everything. Okay, can't go through that one. Or that. Everything is sealed up. Okay, central console, what do we have? Nothing much.
Is that a footprint in the dust? This station shouldn't have received visitors in years. Be on guard. Someone else may be here.
That's what I've been saying all along. There's the security center. I think I'm supposed to actually go through there. Then what's down here? Where's this footprint you were talking about? I don't know where the footprint is you were referring to. Somebody must have been here or something.
My passcode shall not work on this terminal. Unlocking it may be a creative endeavor.
I feel like we're walking into a trap or something again. There's some heavy duty robots still here. Where does this lead? This dusty chalkboard. Hodgepodge, half erased statements, notes, scribbles, things you can't make out. The only people who really work with the chalkboards is the water people. So we'll quickly see what's down here. Okay, workbench. Okay, so that's the one door open. I'll just take all of that. Okay, well, let's see what this is all about. Okay, override lockdown. Okay, hack the terminal. Okay, security room unseal, go to the Sovereign's Blessing. What's the
Good
Sovereign?
effort lifting the lockdown. We may now reactivate the station in the reactor room.
Okay, eject that, don't want it. Let's see, is that it? No, that's it. Okay, so the reactor room was back there. Maybe this person that's here, maybe hiding or whatnot, was basically waiting for us to unlock the place. Okay, that's where we need to go, but this door is also open. just a storeroom. Yeah, nothing else. Bathrooms. I don't understand, if this place is supposed to be automated, why is the place in such a mess? Wouldn't it be like the robots walking around and the place be clean and no bugs?
The reactor activation circuits shall likely be dysfunctional. It's a known issue with these old stations. Let me look.
Okay.
Transistors, dust in the actuator. Did a sprat gnaw on this? Sweet sovereign, what a mess. There. I think I have it. Let us hope my override does not trigger any security alerts.
Well, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, well, he did something. Alter that. That's it. Okay. Restore power. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, wake up all the
This
mechs.
should avail us of a much simpler search. Let us return to the central room once more and see if anything seems out of place.
Okay, but I think we're about to expect some mechs coming up.
Health benefits available at your request.
Oh crap. Thought that's gonna happen. Stand still, robot. Man, this thing reloads too slow.
Be wary for anything that may be a clue as to the hidden room's location.
This is a death trap. Okay, where am I heading? Upstairs.
I cannot say I have had to search for a hidden switch in a protectorate holding before. Keep watch. It could be rather small and well hidden.
Okay, what is that other sense? N-ray scanner. Nope, it's not that one. No. This one, I think it's this one I need. Okay, now where am I supposed to be searching for this thing? Okay, we've got a cable.
Ah, I think I've spotted it. Look
Hey.
there at the valve beside the sickly yellow pipe. There
Bingo.
behind the room's main pillar.
You're a little bit slow there.
There. I'm certain of movement below. Gird yourself with determination, for it seems I was correct about another body being here.
Passcode is limber. No. Let's try amulet. No. Wingtip. No. Sovereign's gavel. I should remember this. Damn it.
I don't think you should be here.
Oh! Wait. Oh, no.
Stay whatever fool words you ready in your defense, for they shall avail you not. I accuse you of trespassing upon the private domain of the sovereign. For these crimes... Wait, I know you. Luther Okada? What in blazes are you doing here? And why do you wear a Sub Rosa uniform?
Because I work for Sub Rosa? More than that, I don't think I can say, Cadet Rao. Mostly because I'm not supposed to, but also because I can't remember.
It's a good hit. You know this guy?
Okada is, or was, a petty troublemaker, though a crafty one. As cadets, Virgil and I apprehended him often. Sometimes Virgil let him go, but he usually went to mental refreshment.
Often enough to know the technicians by name. Until I forgot them again.
This truly is no ploy. But mental refreshment is supposed to return wayward subjects to the proper path, not cause whatever
No,
this
he
is.
still thinks you're a cadet.
Despite his faults, the Okada I knew was ultimately benign. But the fact remains that he now trespasses in a secure facility. Duty dictates that I must execute him.
Hold on a sec. We should interrogate, see if he knows anything.
That's a wise path. One that shall give me time to contemplate what must be done.
An arbiter used the word execute in the last few seconds, yet I remain alive? Didn't think that was possible.
Okay, what exactly were you supposed to do here?
I was sent here to do a specific job, but some of the details are hazy. Gives me conniptions.
You're in dire situation. I think your life is more important than keeping quiet.
I don't have a choice. Do you think I like having these holes in my memory? There's nothing I can do to answer you.
Okay, what do you remember about Tristan?
He and the other one must have put me away close to 12 times each. I used to be something of a ne'er-do-well.
Ne'er-do-well is a polite term. He was a repeat malefactor. I believe last time we met, he'd vandalized a janitorial automech in an attempt to make it spew profanity.
I got 18 months of hard labor for that. Served me right.
Okay, something is very weird. Seems suspicious, but I can't put my finger on why.
My patience is beginning to dwindle. We should put an end to this morose situation as soon as we can.
Okay, no, something doesn't make sense here. He's here, he doesn't even actually know why completely, and he doesn't remember much.
I don't know that I can. He is a trespasser. His slipping mind matters not.
Spain.
No, I will not compromise myself to let criminals and traitors lay waste to my beloved protectorate.
Okay.
Luther Okada, prepare for absolution!
If I must die, I will die fighting on my feet.
Okay.
Let us see what remains on the terminal he was so interested in.
Okay, well, I thought I could stop him from killing him because we could maybe learn something. That didn't work. Well, can you get out of the way, please? Okay. This is a very confusing quest. Requirements not found. Okay. Maximum incorrect access attempts reach sealing chamber until user identified confirmed by logging passcode. Self reminder. Should the code lapse from your memory, recall judgments. Okay, Arbiter's hammer. What is the Arbiter's scalpel? Something.
The hint pertaining to the passcode on that terminal. I believe I know the answer. It is contained in a phrase the Supreme Arbiter drilled into our heads for many years.
Let me guess.
Our work at the refugee camp did not slake your investigative hunger? I doubt you'll be able to surmise it exactly, but come even close and I shall be impressed. For myself, the Supreme Arbiter, and Virgil especially, if judgment is the Arbiter's gavel, what is the Arbiter's scalpel? Not quite, I'm afraid. An arbiter's gavel is judgment, and an arbiter's scalpel is analysis. Try entering that.
Okay. Welcome, Supreme Arbiter. Oh boy. 11 months ago. Messages. Console. Deletion. Okay. Sovereign. Inform you of the recent casualty estimates of arbiters the last year of fighting. We've lost several thousand. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Okay, double those lost 2 years fighting. Each subject taken from Protector's enemies has been revenged 100-fold. I know that whatever pain I feel is only a fraction of that you feel for the loss of your people. Let's talk about this sovereign person like they actually cares. I mean, I don't think so. Just as I know that you must surely have a plan for deliverance from our many foes. Okay, let's see what else is here. Console. Okay. Collecting posts. Development. Was this place a prison or was it like a... I don't know, this is very confusing.
I warned you when we initially agreed to travel together that I would need to follow my principles in certain circumstances. I hope you understand my doing so.
I do, but next time I hope you find some kind of middle ground.
I can't promise I'll be able to grant that, but I shall attempt to keep it in mind. Let us return to the matter at hand.
Okay.
From that terminal, it sounds as if the Supreme Arbiter had some sort of business with the Consul. To what end, I wonder? The tone of her response seemed relaxed, but I do not believe she would have met with the Consul unless she had no other choice. And that feckless agent. I don't understand his aim or who he would be working for. Only the Consul. But the Protectorate does not ally itself with Sub Rosa.
Well, maybe he lost his memory and didn't know what was going on. Could the Consul have brokered some kind of deal? Seems like he'd have connections.
I couldn't imagine the Consul pinning his duties on someone so clearly out of sorts as our recently departed friend. Besides, he has his own agents. Well, at least we found what we needed on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I only hope whatever awaits us at Central Control is less tumultuous. I wish I could take more solace in Okada's death. Alas.
Maybe if you had listened to me, you'll still be alive, okay? You don't need to worry, you did the right thing. Killing him was wrong, I hope you know that. Okay, so this
I
one.
already said my piece on that, and I do not regret killing him. Rather, that there are still other enemies of the Protectorate like him, plaguing Arcadia. Altogether, I think visiting this station was fruitful for my ultimate task. Hopefully we'll grow ever closer to discovering the Supreme Arbiter's true killer. And, circumstances aside, I appreciate your accompanying me here, Commander. It means much. Now let us return to the incognito and plan out our next steps.
Okay. Because this is really kind of messed up. Okay, this thing, what is this thing showing me here? Ah. Something is around here somewhere. Okay, back to the ship. Okay, are we all gonna meet here or what? Hold on, where are you going, dude? Can you stand still?
It would appear our next stop is Praetor, specifically Central Control. I look forward to traveling there, once you've sufficiently prepared.
Okay.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
Okay, now let's see, is that the end of that quest or what's going on here? Casting off the veil. Yeah, that's a different quest. Okay, well, I think we're gonna leave it there for that one. I will see you guys again in our next mission. Cheers.